I'm pleased to say I'm joined by Evil Charlie, Karel Sedlacek. Thanks very much for the time, Karel. How are you doing?
Thank you. I am fantastic. I'm feeling well, and I'm spending time with my family, and I'm really happy.
Glad to hear. Well, we're talking just over a week before the PDC World Cup. Once again, you and Adam Gavlas are going to be representing the Czech Republic. How are you feeling ahead of putting on that shirt again and playing for your country?
Yeah, that will be for me one of the best moments in the season. But I play really like for my country, and with Adam, I think we will be strong, and we can play more good matches, I think.
For many darts fans, the first time they saw you play was at the Lakeside in 2014. But let's go back to the start for you in darts. I read you've been playing darts now for more than 25 years. How and when did you discover the game?
Yeah, I played in Lakeside two times, 2014 and 2015, and it was one of the best darts experience. I was young, maybe young, and every time I want to play some big tournament, Lakeside for me was excellent tournament, and I could be play there. It was amazing experience for me.
Talking about darts where you are in the Czech Republic, what's it like over there in terms of its popularity and how many people are playing the game?
I think in Czech Republic we have really good players, and before 10 years ago, I say my dad's friend, we play more difficult tournaments. We must going to some tournaments, some best tournaments, and we must play hard matches. And for people, it's I think now it's really good. But me and Adam play Pro Tour, and for many people can see us on top tournaments of the world. It's really popularity for them, I think.
One game I have to mention was your game with Glenn Durrant at Lakeside in 2015. You had a 99 average in defeat, but playing at that high level on stage, did that give you belief that you could go further in darts?
Yeah, I played against Glenn Durrant, and I think for me was one of the best experience. But I played, I think, normally darts, and after the match, referee said me, Karel, you have 99 average. I go, really? I go, yeah, 99, 97. I go, oh, no, I play normally darts. And I go, no, you play fantastic. And Bobby George came to me and congrats, Karel, you played really good. I said, oh, really? It was amazing situation, I think.
Good times. Well, since then, of course, you've gone on to the PDC, and I want to move on to 2019, and I'm sure it's another moment that you remember very fondly, the Czech Darts Open, the first Euro Tour in the Czech Republic, and you won in the first round in front of your home crowd. What did that mean to you?
That was good for me. I think I remember grounds was fantastic, and for me, for player from Eastern Europe, it really, really good it was. I don't know what to say more.
Well, let's head into 2020, and at Q School, you won your tour card for the first time. How proud a moment was that for you to join the professionals on the tour?
Yeah, 1 year before 2020, I played Q School, and I missed 2 cards, only 1 point more. And next year, I say for me, you can play your darts, and you can win some tournament, Q School tournament. And I do it. I take my darts, and I play. I think maybe the best darts, and I do it.
Yeah, it was a great achievement, and not long after that we saw the world shut down with the pandemic, and as one of the players based outside of the UK, I'm sure it was a challenging time getting over to the tournaments, but we get towards the end of 2020 and Ali Pali, you're back there playing again, but this time there was no fans. What was that experience like?
It was a horrible time for darts player, I think, for darts players. But you can play the best tournaments, and without crowds, without people, it's really, I don't know what to say. Very strange. Special word. Yeah. I don't know what to say more. Well, for me, it was really difficult traveling from Czech, from Prague to England. It was really difficult. I must go from Prague to sometime to Amsterdam, sometime to Frankfurt, and isolation in the hotel was really special, very strange. I think that was bad time for players.
Thankfully, the tour is back to normal now, but last year, of course, you didn't have a tour card, but fair to say that 2022 went really well for you without that tour card. You qualified for 9 European Tour events, the European Championship and the World Championship. What do you think clicked for you last year?
After the lost my card, I said to myself, Karel, you can play good darts. Why don't you use it? Why don't play it? And I say, Karel, come on, Evil, let's go. And it was maybe the best season without tour card. I think I played European Championship, many tournaments of Euro Tour and World Champ, and I lost in the second round against Dirk. I was, I think, only one bullseye from card for next season.
Yeah, I remember watching that game and seeing how close you were to getting that tour card, getting in the top 64, but you got over that disappointment. You went back to Q School in January this year, you got your tour card back. So how much confidence did you take from that? And also what we just spoke about, how much success you had last year?
I was going to Q School, and I was a little sick. It was problem for me. I'm lying 2 days before. I'm lying in bed, and I I was bad, and I was played the first tournament. I lost 6-0 in the first round, and I played maybe 70 average. I was really slowly, really tired, and I say for me, Karel, that's not good. See you next day, and you can play out and see you next day. And next day, second day, I was still better, and I play final against Corey Kedley, and I lost, but I missed some guards for doubles, and I had I think 5 points to rank, and I said, Karel, super, let's go, next day it will be better. And I play, and I take a card. It's really amazing, I think.
Yeah, it's great to see you get that tour card back. And away from your darts, we have to mention as well your nickname, Evil Charlie. Can you tell us how that nickname came about?
My nickname, Evil Charlie, in the start of my darts career, I played some good matches, and I play really good. Maybe sometime 12 darts, sometime 11 darts, and someone from a ground say, "Oh, that's Evil Charlie, play really good." And I hear Evil Charlie, that's good. And maybe 27 years ago, and I'm Evil Charlie.
Excellent. Well, you're also the winner of our Dart Shirt of the Year for last year, voted for by our listeners of this show, and it's your shirt based on the Max and Paddy TV show here in the UK. Have you watched that show yet?
That is a job from Matthew World. Special idea from him, and for the first time I looking to T-shirt, and I say to him, what is this? What is this? And he told me about it, and like, that's good. That's good, really good from England, the British people, maybe, I think. But in Czech Republic, in Czech Republic, crowns have little more like Evil Charlie, red and black and red T-shirt. But Max and Paddy is amazing dark shirt, I think.
We love it. And you mentioned your manager, Matt Ward. You're part of his stable of players, MDA. And during the World Championship, I loved watching the videos that he put out on YouTube, seeing you guys behind the scenes. It looks like you've got a great relationship with Matt and the rest of the players. So how much does that support help you as well?
For me, the main man is Matthew, and complete team MDA is really good for me. I'm really happy if I sign the next 3 years in this group. But for our people, for our player from Czech Republic, it's the best. It's the best opinion for darts life, I think. Without a good manager team and some sponsors, it's really difficult for Czech players if can play the best darts. Without this is problem. But I think for everyone from Czech players, if can see me and Adam every see this option to go to better God's life, and they can play better and better and following us, I think.
Yeah, definitely. And on those videos, you'd often get called Karel Sedlacek. Where did that name come from?
I think this is idea from Harry Ward. Harry Ward sometime said me, "Hey, Karel Sedlacek," and I said, "What?" "Oh, Karel Sedlacek." It's like, good Sedlacek, and it's only joke. And for the next time, every said me, "Karel Sedlacek." Like, hi guys. Only joking, but it's really amazing.
Looking ahead to the World Cup next week, and for you, it's going to be a 7th consecutive appearance in the tournament. And for the Czech Republic, I can't believe you're still looking for that first win, because you guys have played really well in the past. You had a 103 average in the first round one year. You had some tough draws as well. But do you think that this year is going to be the year that you and Adam get that first win?
Yeah, thank you. I think we have to minimum on the group, and we want to play more and more. I think now we have a biggest chance, and we can everything. And I hope we won the group, and maybe more and more.
And lastly, but before we let you go, looking ahead, you've got the World Series coming up next month. Lots to look forward to. But what is the goal for you for the rest of this year? What are you focusing on?
I think the big target for me is World Champ. World Champ is the biggest tournament of the world with best players, and for every players, I think it is the best experience of the season, and I think World Champ is the first, and I want to play. I want to play good every matches, and I think I can be stronger and better, but sometimes I have a problem in the match with doubles, and sometimes I played fantastic darts, and I hope I will be better and stronger, and I want to play better, and I want enjoying darts, enjoying my life, and I love my family, and I really like to spending the time with my family, and everything what I do for my family. I lived a happy life, I think.
Glad to hear. Well, Karel, Evil Charlie, it's been an absolute pleasure to chat to you on the show. We appreciate you taking out the time, and we wish you and Adam all the best with the World Cup next week. And for yourself, good luck.
Once more, thank you. Thank you so much, and sorry for my English, and I think I will be better in English too. I'm going to private school, and I hope sometime I hope I will speak better.